Hi. And I'm live. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Melting the Ice. Yes, a place where we aim to melt through our insecurities, melt through our limitations, all the things that are holding us by our fears, yes, our limiting beliefs. Melt all of those things away and then emerge as the best, happiest versions of ourselves. If that sounds great to you, welcome. Grab a cup of water, tea, whatever you need. Excuse me. Today's episode 6 of the Rain Deeper series. What is Rain Deeper? I'm gonna tell you what Rain Deeper is in a few words. Rain Deeper is a sequel of my first series called She Wins Anyways. In Rain Deeper, it's not about learning how to show up no matter what. That was the old series. Here we learn to rain deeper, to show up fully, wholly, more as ourselves, to show up as a true deepest version of ourselves, unmasked, unhidden, just us. That's what we do here at Rain Deeper. So I hope you're happy here. I hope you had an amazing day. If you didn't have an amazing day, I hope tomorrow is better. I know tomorrow is going to be better. Let's get right into it. But first, I want to have a sip of water. Since my throat is throating. Ah, that was so African of me. Okay. What if being too soon? What if being seen too soon? People to see us too. I'm sorry. We want to be seen, right? But what if being seen too soon that killed your voice? What do I mean? When you're trying to be seen, rather than just simply being, I possess my throat, y'all. You begin to create your voice, to change things how you're going to say them, to say things how you think people are going to like to hear them, instead of just saying things how your spirit wants to say it. Instead of saying what you know you were called to say, being yourself, being true to who you are, to your message, focusing on the impact you want to make. Instead, you're focusing on what you think people want to hear because you want the numbers, you want all those things, you want the glitter, you want the shine. We all do. Yes, all of us want to be valued for the impact we're making in the world. All of us don't want to come up here and give our hearts and get nothing. So I totally understand you, right? But if you're not seen right now, if you feel like nobody is seeing you right now, what if God is actually shaping your voice? What do I mean by that? What if in this moment of silence, when nobody is cheering you on, you're not getting the approval, validation you felt you needed? What if it is here you find your true voice? It is here you find your true impact. It is here you really find what you're made of. Because when things are going really good, as you know in life, when everything is going well in life, you don't really know what the person is made out of. Right? People even go as far as saying that you don't know your real friends in good times. It's the same thing. People will say you don't know your real friends in good times. When everything is good, everybody is good, right? When when X hit the fan, like people say, you know what I'm trying to say. That is when you know who is really with you, who is really your person. So when right now things are not really going well for you, well, or as you want them to be, like you have an outcome. Wow, I'm so sorry. You have an outcome in your mind that you want, and then you feel like your results, what you're seeing, is not tied to that outcome. What you desire is not what you're seeing. That can be so frustrating. But this is the moment of pruning. Pruning what? Pruning your voice. Literally, actively stripping away the parts of you that are not meant to be there. Because where you're going, your voice has to be clear. Clear, how do I mean by clear? Speak to the person you're meant to speak. Now you're trying to speak to everybody. Oh, my throat is dealing with me. Now you're trying to speak to everybody. But you're meant to speak to only a few. A few that were choosing to hear your message, that were choosing to be a part of your community. I believe that everybody has a community that they were meant to serve, right? Especially if you're on my channel, I believe that you're one of them. So it means that in this season of silence, you're being pruned so that your voice can become clear. So that those who are meant to be a part of your community can hear you and they can recognize you once. Okay, this is my person. Yoman is my girl. Joanne is my girl. Hallie is my girl. They will know because now you're no longer having all the fluff in there you think other people will like. Like right now, as I'm showing up here in this Being Deeper series, it has challenged me in ways I can't even tell you. And the first two episodes for me were so hard because I was just still trying to just show up. And I didn't realize that the energy of this series was completely different. It was about showing up more truly. And then I started trying to show up more truly. And that is not the answer either. By showing up more truly, you just have to let go. Let go of the layers that are holding you back. I have something huge coming up. Like I'm working on a very fun offer that I'm gonna talk about on Tuesday. So I hope you stay tuned for that. But right now, if you want to work more with me, I have crown activation, which is where you pretty much learn to make the voices in your head your best friend. All the parts of you that are holding you back, oh, don't do that thing, oh, you're too scared to do this thing. That course is a mini course, very affordable. It will help you completely step out of that identity and step into the identity where anything is possible for you. How nice would it be, though, if you felt absolutely invincible in the face of your goals and you weren't afraid to face rejection, to face fear? You could just face it with poise and grace as the empress you were born to be. So I have that for you. I also have a free offer, an ebook called Crown Codes for 11 days of shedding. What are you shedding the false self? How are you shedding the false self? Because I have the lies in there. You look at the lies and then we unmask those lies together. It's almost like you strip you strip all the parts that were never meant to be you. You know how the Michelangelo said that he didn't carve the David, right? He just removed the parts that were always there. Michelangelo, the guy who carved the David, he said that the David was always there. All you had to do was to carve out what wasn't the David. So in Crown Codes, we literally carve out all the lies that are not the David, the really the Empress. As you carve out all those parts, you realize that you're left with just you. As you're left with just you, now you're more clear. Now you're more in your Empress zone. Now you remember your crown, not your crowns, your gift, your reason for being here, your importance, your value, your worthiness. And now you can make decisions from a place of power and sovereignty, not from a place of beggy energy and trying to like appeal to others, but from a place of I deserve the best, that energy, right? I will see you tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to say, I also have zero beautifully crown. You're like, you have all of these things. Yes, I do. I do. I'm fully in my purposes, and I hope you can do the same too. If you really feel like you're starting something new and you don't have the attention you wanted, that pain of starting something new, thinking that for years I was supposed to do this thing and now I'm finally doing it and yet nobody is clapping all of a sudden. That can be so painful. That pain of starting at zero. Right now I'm live and there's nobody here with me, just me and God. Thank you, God, for being here. I always say this. But it can be so draining. If you don't have the right perspective, this situation can make you quit. Most people quit in this moment because they feel like they don't have what they're looking for. They feel like they're not supposed to be here because they thought everybody would go like yeah, and because everybody is not going yeah, they want to quit. And this is the moment when you have to really define yourself, where your voice is really being shaped and crafted. Okay, so I crafted an offer just for you so that you no longer have to feel that way. So that I'm so sorry, you no longer have to feel like your zero views are a reason why you can't access all the things you want. 1 second. Sorry about that. I live at home and recording my name, so I had to just mute myself and answer. So I have Zero Peacefully Calm for you, where you can literally learn to shed to no, you're not meant to shed into Zero Peacefully Calm. You divorce the idea that your worthiness is touch your validation. You completely divorce those two ideas. That's why you want to be in Zero Peacefully Calm. Okay? So that is all for today. I love you so much and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, the person you're meant to be is only one decision away. The person you're meant to be is one decision away. I have an accent and I also have a stutter. I'm getting better. But if you want to see how I used to struggle with my stuttering, I have a series called She Wins Anyways, where I was struggling just to learn how to show up. And you can see how much I've grown. And you can know that you can grow too. You can expand, you can be whatever it is you want to be. I will see you tomorrow in part 2 of this episode where we can really sit down and go deep, really deep. Bye. I love you so much.